drop. Mic drop. Woo.
There's no sparkle there.
Sparkle. Yeah, my cat's stuck in a tree. Sorry, gotta run.
Light. What's the colour between red and
I
green?
was just thinking that. I should probably know this. Did we learn this at school?
Just get over with,
Okay.
and that's it, and never again. But
You're like, I just want this night to end.
yeah,
Nowhere in the history of mankind has anyone ever calmed down when someone tells them calm down.
but for me, I don't even know what I'm doing the next 5 minutes.
This is a fair point.
What's up, beautiful people, and welcome back to Just Two Amigas. I'm Tiff.
And I'm Tash, and this week is spilling the wine, not the tea.
Dun dun dun. So buckle up, children, because here we go. Pour yourself a glass.
Sit back.
Sit back.
Let's get into it.
Chin chin.
So this week, we're going to be talking about relationships. So friendships, dating, and everything in between, which should be very interesting. Whether it is a toxic ex or a ride or die friend, we all have some stories, we all have experiences. So yeah.
Yeah,
Into it.
let's get into it.
What have we learned about previous relationships?
What have we not learned about?
This is a good point.
What
This
have
is a
we
very
not
good
learned?
point.
Yeah. Maybe put yourself first, not
Yeah.
to. So maybe find someone that would give value to your life and not just, give, and then,
You don't get anything back.
not get anything
Yeah.
back, because it's meant to be about communication, definitely communication,
Yes.
balance
Yeah.
for both parties,
Mhm.
and yeah, just someone who who makes you feel good and makes you feel that you don't need to hide anything
Yeah.
or change anything about yourself.
Very, very true. Yeah. Communication, definitely
then-
one of the mic drop.
Mic drop.
Yeah, communication, 100%, very important. I think it's very underrated.
Yeah.
Communication, I think, is one of the most important things, because without it, it's nothing works.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely communication. Definitely find someone who you can just be yourself with.
Yeah.
If you continuously putting forward a facade, at some point it's going to have to drop. So I don't think it's a very sustainable thing.
Yeah.
And then you also don't know if the person actually likes the facade you're putting forward, or if they like you.
Yeah.
And then you're also not being true to yourself, which is obviously
Exactly.
it's very important. Like, you have to be true to yourself. And if they don't like your true self, then obviously they're not for you. It's not meant to be. So yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so just be yourself, really.
Yeah.
And because it's a bit sad that you have to hide some things of that you don't feel that comfortable with the
Mhm.
person, that you have to hide certain things because
Yeah.
of judgment, because of critiques or whatever.
You shouldn't have to hide who you are for any reason, whether it be with friends or whether it be with a partner. You should just always be able to be yourself.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's very, very important. And I think also, obviously, just having like mutual respect.
Yeah.
Very important to have mutual respect. Having someone who you firstly know well enough and like well enough to be able to respect them as well, like the decisions that they make. But I think that comes down to like shared values.
Yeah.
And then obviously, hopefully, that you're the kind of person who they can also respect. But yeah, it's just about being kind to each other as well, which again comes down to the mutual respect thing, is just treating each other with grace and understanding. It's also really important. But again, that comes back to communication.
Yeah.
Because it is about like communicating like where you are and what you need, and like your emotional needs and stuff, and the kind of things that you're expecting. Yeah, I don't think people talk about that enough.
No.
So yeah, I think that's also really important. If you don't have that, you don't have anything.
Yeah.
You've got a very mismatched relationship.
Yeah.
That
That's
doesn't
not
work
meant
at some
to be
point.
for you.
Yeah, and at some point it
maybe
crumbles.
that actually exactly, because it's not meant to be for you, then
Yeah.
it's not going to last anyway, because you will find that person that will be completely honest with you, that will
Mhm.
let you be honest, will have that communication, will give you the love and support that you need, but also will permit them to give you the love and support. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, so
I
you
get
give
you. I get
them
you.
the
Yeah.
love. It's a balanced love and communication and respect.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like you've got like a whole, when you've got like a puzzle, right? You've got like 100-piece puzzle, right? There's some pieces that will almost fit. There's only one that actually really fits.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that there's only one person. Like, I don't believe in the one. I believe in multiple ones who
Yeah.
like fit you at any given time, because we're obviously changing all the time.
Yeah.
However, it's about, sometimes you may think that something fits and something works, and then it just doesn't.
Yeah.
And then when you find a missing piece,
Yeah.
then you're like, oh, that's why
Yeah,
it
it
didn't
makes
work.
sense. Yeah.
So yeah,
Because everyone's coming into your life for you to learn something, whether it's something good,
100%. Yeah.
something bad. It
Yeah.
just gives you experience, and then from there you'll realize
Mhm.
once you found that person or friendship or relationship,
Yeah.
then everything else makes sense. Like, oh, this is why I had this with this person, or this is why
Yeah.
I had this friend.
It's like, how's that saying go? Not everyone comes in your life to stay in your life. Some people come into your life to teach you a lesson.
Yeah.
Not always a good lesson, but hey.
But yeah.
Dating horror stories. Do you have any dating horror stories?
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I mean, to be fair, I've not really I've never, I mean, to be fair, my dating is like non-existent because I barely dated in my
Yeah,
life. I
okay.
feel I haven't had that experience of dating, so let alone I'm going to have any horror
Mhm.
experiences. But I mean, the ones I hear from from other people is just like
It's
hilarious.
shocking. It's literally like when you read this stuff or when you see this stuff and you
Yeah.
think to yourself, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I've never had that. Because
Yeah.
I swear I would probably slap someone if I ended up in some of those situations.
Yeah, I'd
I'd be
be
like, what are you thinking?
Stop it. Get some help.
To be
Like,
fair,
yes, it
in
makes
that,
sense.
in certain situations, I'd be like the nice one. I wouldn't like, I would just like get on with the day. And then obviously if it gets to a certain situation, I'm like, no. But I think I'm kind of like, I try and work it through, I suppose, through the night, just get over with.
Okay.
And that's it, never again. But
You're like, I just want this night to end.
yeah, just saying, sorry, I feel sick. I need to go home.
Yeah, my cat's stuck in a tree. Sorry, gotta run.
Do you have any horror stories?
No, I don't know. I don't think I've ever actually been in a position where it's been like a horror story. I've had like some like uncomfortable situations where you're kind of like, yeah, we're just not vibing.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
generally speaking, I don't think I really have horror stories.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been on a couple of dates where I'm just like, yeah, we'd be good friends, but that's about
there's no
it.
sparkle there.
Sparkle, eh?
There's no chemistry, no
Yeah.
connection.
But yeah, no, I think like general horror stories. That's what I'm like. I think someone must be watching and thinking, not someone there. I just mean someone must be watching and thinking, let's not put you in that position because we don't want you to go to jail.
Yeah.
No, it's just
You've really gone through too much stuff.
yeah, no.
You don't need that added to the.
No, that's what I'm saying. There would be some drama, and I just don't have the bandwidth for it. It's just
Yeah.
But yeah, so no, not actually like full on dating horror
Good, 'cause
stories.
We've
no.
been lucky enough to not experience.
I think so. I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah. Have you got any friendship horror stories?
Friendship horror stories.
Like things where you ended up in situations with friends and you're like, how did we get here? Like honestly, like how on earth did we end up at this point and what are we doing?
I mean, I've had, because I'm a recovering people pleaser.
I'm still need to have your t-shirt made.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, I think because I'm a recovering people pleaser, I think I give too much to people, and then I don't realize if they're certain like the toxicity of the friendship, and it's like it drains you so much.
Yeah.
And then obviously you don't realize until after. So there have been friendships that I'm like, but then I'm also a Libra. So obviously as you are, I'm the kind of person, if something happens, if you do something to me, then that's it. Like I will very slowly and quietly, well, not slowly, but kind of like leave the situation,
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I
You're
can't.
just kind of like, I'm done. When you,
I'm
I think
done.
I
Yeah.
think that when you, it takes a lot for us to get to that point where you're like, okay, now I'm done. But once you get to that point, there's just no going back. That's it. It's just like, yeah, that's done.
It's
That
'cause
bridge
you
is
give so
burned.
much
and
to
that's
people, and
Yeah.
you know, they just take, and
Yeah.
when it's, you know, when you're having a bad day or when you need them, it's like
Yes. Yeah. And
cricket
then,
sound.
yeah. And then it's like, then you get to a point where you're like, it's, you kind of, you end that because it's like, it's not good for your mental health.
Yeah.
It's like, I love you to bits as a human being, but unfortunately I cannot, like, there's no capacity in your life, in my life for you.
Yeah.
Like, because you just bring too much drama.
Yeah.
And I've worked too hard on maintaining inner peace to allow someone to like come in with the drama and like just mess that all up.
Yeah.
And
especially friends as well that don't let you be who you are as well.
Yes.
So like, nah, if I can't show myself the way I am, then I'm sorry, this is who I am, you know.
Yeah, I think it's also because a lot of people, I think, do it without realizing that they're doing it.
Yeah.
But they kind of like, they make comments and like offhand things. And I think we might have actually spoken about it before, about like people's intentions. And like, if they'll say something and maybe they didn't mean it the way that you take it due to like whatever reason, like past trauma or like stuff that you've gone through or whatever. And then it's like, if you can then tell them, okay, like this didn't sit well with me for this reason.
Yeah.
So like this, you know, this didn't make me feel very good, or like whatever the situation is. And I feel like if they then like, oh my gosh, like I didn't mean it that way.
Yeah,
so I'm
well,
sorry.
Depends how mature they are.
But this is what I'm saying. So that's like your first, that's like the one side. The one side is like I didn't realize, I'm really sorry. Like they respectful of your boundaries and your situation and like where you're coming from. And then you get other people who are like, oh my gosh, you're just being so dramatic.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, when it comes to your stuff that you're upset about, you're allowed to be upset.
Yeah.
But then I'm being dramatic.
But then when,
because you don't understand.
When you have an off day or when you're in a bad situation, it's like,
Yeah, I think that that's also like, that's kind of like where I would draw the line.
Yeah.
Because it's like, obviously people can say things and they don't realize that it's affected you because not everyone is aware of your trauma, which is fair. I mean, don't go around sharing stuff with everyone. But like, if you get to a point where you've expressed that and you've expressed that boundary and you've said like, this doesn't work for me, and they kind of like blow you off and they essentially they gaslight you.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh no, you're being crazy. Oh, you're being over dramatic.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just sensitive.
Go and have your 5 minutes of like, calm down. You need to calm down. And then.
Oh, I cannot. If someone, nowhere in the history of mankind has anyone ever calmed down when someone tells them calm down.
It's even
Never.
more gaslighting. I'm pretty sure that is when someone says to someone, you need to calm down. That's even more gas.
Yeah, it's
to
like,
the fire.
To me, it's like the healthy way to do that is, I can see that you need some space. I'm going to leave the situation, give you your space. So I'm removing myself, not telling you to go and do something. I'm removing myself from the situation. And then we can come back to it later when emotions are not so high. Because obviously you can't think logically when emotions are high. So it makes sense, like if emotions are high, don't tackle like big things or like issues or whatever it is that's bugging you. But like, don't tell someone, oh, go over there and just calm yourself down.
Yeah, go to the corner.
Right, I'm going to go over there and I ain't coming back.
Exactly. So, what we got now? Have we got a game in store?
Yes, we're going to play a game. Well, yeah, sort of like a game. Also not really a game, I think. But green flag or red flag. So we have our wine glasses. It's obviously green flag, red flag. So these are all based on like relationships in general, like either friendships or like family relationships or like whatever it is. So yeah, we're just gonna get right into it.
First question.
Green flag or red flag? Someone who always wants to split the bill evenly, even when they ordered way more than you did. Yeah. Yeah, I think always is a bit much. Like
Yeah.
if it happens like once or twice, because it's like next
Yeah.
time you'll get it or whatever. But I think if we're constantly going out and you're constantly ordering more
Yeah.
and I'm constantly ordering less, and yet every time you make
Yeah.
a suggestion to split the bill evenly, I have a problem.
Yeah.
Because it's like, is that why you're inviting me out?
I don't care what they say about me. I just want to eat.
Is to
Yeah.
like
I
kind
think
of
the
like
worst thing is that when you, and this is why I hate going, one, with big groups of people,
yes,
and two, to a restaurant where you pay at the end.
yes.
If you
yes.
go to like Spoons or you go to like somewhere Nando's where you just like pay for it there and
Yeah,
then,
we order on the app
that's
and then-
amazing. Or we order on the
yes.
app, that's amazing. But there have been situations in the past that before we've been in a big massive table
Yeah.
in a restaurant, and then someone just orders more than more than what everyone else, a few people, and they just get away with it, and it just pisses me the rat off.
Yeah, that's what it's like. Obviously, like we've gone out multiple times where you pay once and I pay the next time, and that I have absolutely no problem with because it's a give and take the whole time.
Yeah.
And it's not like we expect the other person to do it. Like one of us will offer, be like, "Oh, I'll get this one you got the last time," or like something like that.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that.
But that's fine. It's just like, but then it's very balanced as well.
Generally speaking, yeah.
Like, it's not like I'm paying for your lobster or paying for your caviar.
I'm allergic, so it's fine.
Exactly. But like we always, when we go to somewhere, like especially, I think that's different as well because obviously we understand each other, we know each other,
we know our boundaries.
We
We've
know
already
our
expressed the
boundaries.
boundaries with each other, so we know where the other person's coming from. Yeah.
If we go, but then what I mean is like if we go to a restaurant and to somewhere like I get a burger, you get the burger, we kind of get the same thing.
This is actually true. We do actually.
It's really balanced, so I don't mind because obviously it's you, and because we have the same. It's not like we go to somewhere and I just have a burger and a drink, and then
Or
you
a side
have
of chips.
we'll burger, chips, and then a drink, and then you get a burger, drink, chips, garlic bread, 3 cocktails. Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
So
yeah, definitely. Green flag or red flag? A friend who hypes you up but disappears when you need real support.
yeah,
That to me is a red flag.
we just spoke about it. We just talked about it.
We did. Oh, we did actually.
Yeah,
We did actually.
Friendships, relationships that are, they're allowed to have
You're allowed
a bad
to have
moment.
stuff going on.
They're allowed to have, they're allowed to have a bad moment. Obviously, you seek your support and you give them your support. But then when it's your turn, you have a bad day, and then it's like, I need you. It's like, I'm busy.
But I think we actually didn't we speak about this like yesterday, or it was sometime during the week. I think we spoke about it as well. Actually, just like briefly, we touched on it.
Yeah.
And it's basically like everyone's obviously got stuff going on. Not everyone has time to always, like, you can't just expect every single time you call someone they just drop everything and come if they don't have the capacity to do that.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're constantly like offering support, as in, oh, if you ever need anything, let me know. If you need this, let me know. If you want to talk, let me know. And then the person's like, oh, I actually could just like, can we talk? And then the person's like, oh, well, sorry, but I can't, like, I'm busy. And then you're like, okay, like, can you let me know when you've maybe got them? Oh, yeah, no, I don't know. It's really nuts at the minute.
Yeah.
And then a week or two down the line, they call you like, oh my gosh, I just really need some support. And you're like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm here for some support or whatever, and but I think it's all about that being mismatched in friendships, the same like within relationships.
Yeah.
It's sometimes it is difficult to have deep, meaningful friendships with people who are not on the same level as you. As in emotionally speaking, and who don't necessarily who can't necessarily give what you need.
Yeah.
So obviously, like, everyone's on different levels. Everyone has like gone through stuff. Not everyone has the capacity for everything.
Yeah.
And that's fine. But those relationships, I feel like, tend to be more not like acquaintance relationships, but they're like light friendships.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily like your deep, meaningful connection friendships.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, if you're giving them all support, but they don't give you the same support, as if they don't really know much about you. So it feels like it is an acquaintance.
And it's also like, at the end of the day, then you're drained.
Yeah.
And you can't pour from an empty cup. So at some point, it's going to all fall down. Again, it's not
Yeah.
sustainable. It's one of those things that's just
Yeah.
not sustainable.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like it's not great.
Yeah, so it's just finding your people that you can vibe and have that balance. Like you get your support and they get your support, and
Yeah. Okay, green flag or red flag? A person who has a very detailed 5-year plan and sticks to it no matter what. I don't know. It's not okay. It's a green flag for that person. It's a red flag in my life. And the reason why is because I'm not at that stage. Like, or I'm not that kind of person. Like, I have a general idea of where I'm headed, but I don't have an extremely detailed plan. I'm not a planner, I'm a panster. So it's like, I have a rough idea. And then we're like, yeah, we'll just go that way. And we'll just, whatever happens, happens. So I feel like to fit into my life would be a red flag.
Yeah.
However, for some people, they need that structure, and that's fine.
which is fair.
Yeah. So like for them, obviously it's a green flag because like it works for them.
Yeah.
And some people need to have someone else in their life who's also like that because maybe they need more structure. So I don't know if it's as simple as a green or a red flag. I think
it's kind of in the middle, like a blue flag. Or a light. What was the color between red and green?
I was just thinking that. I should probably know this. Did we learn this at school? Oh my gosh. Many, many moons ago.
Would it be like, I don't know, orange? I don't know.
I don't. Anyway, whatever color it is that color. Let's just do. There we go. It's half and half, like that. There we go. Something like that.
Half
anyway,
and half. I feel that it's good for them to have a 5-year plan. That's amazing. Good for you. But for me, I don't even know what I'm doing the next 5 minutes.
This is a fair point.
And also, we spoke about it. I have something in my head that it's always been stuck, and it said, if you want to make God, if you're religious, and you believe in God, the saying says, the saying goes, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans.
Yeah.
And you can't plan and you can't control everything. Some things have to be just go with the flow.
Yeah.
You're never gonna get everything that you planned. Nothing, like sometimes even things do not happen that not. So the best things happen when they're not planned.
Yeah, but not just those. So firstly, there's saying that says life is what happens when you're making other plans. Number one. So I feel like if you're so focused on your plan, you miss out on everything that you didn't plan for.
Yeah.
Because there's so many great things that happen unplanned. And so it's like if you're just focusing on your plan and only planning on enjoying things that are part of your plan, you miss out on so much. It's like if you plan something and it doesn't go according to plan, then generally if you are this person who's like so focused on plans, you'll be upset
and you'll be disappointed.
And then it's like, so now you're just like, you're upset about something that you have no control over because you planned something different to what happened.
Yeah.
Yet you're missing out on what actually happened.
Yeah.
So that's why I say it's like, I wouldn't say it's necessarily a red flag. I just can't.
No, I can't plan.
No.
Also, 5 years.
Oh, dude, I don't even know what day it is half the time. It's
like I like to, I have an idea what I want to do, or maybe not.
Yeah.
In the next 5 years, no.
And that's the thing, like having general plans and like having dreams and stuff.
Yeah.
There's that's good.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you're working towards something. Otherwise you're just all over the place and you don't really know what you're doing and you don't really like you'll do something, but you don't know why you're doing it.
Yeah.
Or whatever the case is. So I think like it's good to have dreams and motivations and like general plans.
Yeah.
But like to sit with a detailed list is not really my cup of tea.
No,
or wine,
not really.
as it were.
Yeah. Yeah. My aunt says to plan is to plan disappointment.
Exactly.
So
green flag or red flag when they ghost you for a few days and then act like nothing happened. That to me, yeah. It's the acting like nothing happened.
Yeah.
That's where I have the red flag.
Yeah.
Because like, again, we said just now, things happen, life happens. like people can't expect you to give them your attention and your time all the time. It's not possible.
Yeah.
So you will be having like life happens. Maybe something happens, you go off the grid for a couple of days, you're not available for whatever reason. I don't feel like people can get mad at you for that.
Yeah.
But if you come back and you're like, say for example, it's like very close friends, and you're just like, oh hey, yeah, so how's it going? And you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're alive. Welcome back.
Yeah.
And then the person's like, oh yeah, no, so you ask them what happened. Oh yeah, no, nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Did you go in for sleep therapy?
Yeah.
Did you just happen to have a bender and then just sleep through the last week or something?
Yeah.
And then are you okay?
Yeah.
Do you need help?
Yeah. Again, communication.
But exactly. So this is the thing. Obviously, you don't have to tell them your whole life story. And if it's something personal, just say, oh, I just had some stuff going on. Like, I'm really sorry or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like, also, it's very dependent on the type of relationship you have.
Yeah.
So it's like, obviously, if it's just like someone that you just know every now and then, I don't feel like it would be ghosting anyway.
Yeah.
Because if you only talk like once a week or once every second week or every now and then,
Yeah.
like if you disappear for a while, like
yeah,
that's just like your general standard anyway.
Yeah, but also you can have friends that you don't really speak to for months. Like I have friends that I don't speak to for months, and then like because we know it has happened, and we know like obviously we're both busy and stuff like that, and they're going through something, I'm going through something, but then it feels like it's that sort of friendship that we know kind of thing. But yeah, as again, if it's a friend that usually doesn't ghost you very often and suddenly it does, then obviously it's a bit concerning.
It's like if you come home one day, for example, you go out or something, and you come home and I'm just not here anymore, and I just haven't told you anything, and I'm just gone for like a week.
To be fair, I'd be panicking.
See what I'm saying?
I'd be panicking.
I just walk back in one day, put my stuff down. I'm just like, oh, did you have a good week? And you're like, what the actual hell?
Yeah. No, to be fair, I'd be calling you. I'd be calling your mum. I'd be calling
and like if I ignore all of your calls and I ignore like your messages and stuff, I mean, it's like context is needed. But
yeah. Okay. If you left me on red, I'm like, okay, she's alive. Fine. Okay, fine.
If I just don't bother to open your messages.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? It's like you need context.
Yeah.
It's very dependent on the situation, but like generally speaking, a friend who calls you out when you're wrong, but with love. That's a green flag. With love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With love.
Not just criticizes you and puts you down. They're like, oh hey, this probably wasn't great.
Yeah.
Like I understand maybe this is how you're feeling. However, I feel like maybe either I felt a certain type of way.
Yeah.
Because it's all about intentions.
Yeah.
Like if the person's intention is just to kind of point out that something that like didn't sit well with them.
Yeah.
Or that may not have sat well with someone else who maybe doesn't feel like they have the right to come to you or whatever. I feel like that's a green flag. It's communication. It's important. It's
Yeah. I'm just completely blank right now.
I was like, a friend who calls you out, but with
yeah. I mean, with love. No, with love. No, I think we definitely need someone to say, okay, get your shit together. You made a mistake, but get back on that horse, and you got it.
Yeah.
So, which is definitely, I think, because I think sometimes I feel what I've learned is that sometimes, maybe like you get so many different types of people, right? You get the people that say, you're wrong, you're dead new, and then you also got those people like, even though you're wrong, they'll say, oh no, it was their fault. They try and like, and it's a bit like it's really like misconception, and but then you definitely need a friend or a best friend to tell you with love that you've made a mistake. That
I think it's like if no one ever tells you that you're wrong or what you've done has affected them or made them feel like some type of way, then you're never going to know.
Yeah.
And you're going to carry on doing it. And if it's
Yeah.
hurting them, you're going to carry on hurting them.
Yeah.
And you're not even necessarily going to be aware that you're
Yeah.
hurting them. And so I think it's really important for someone to just be like, hey, don't like this.
Yeah, and I'm definitely someone that is always seeking that, like, yeah, if I've done something wrong, please come and tell me.
Exactly.
So I can think about it and obviously acknowledge your feedback, especially when it comes from people that, you know, do it with love. I think some people are nasty and, you know, can be vicious a little bit.
Yeah.
But if it's from someone that respects you, and that's the thing though, respect as well.
That's what I'm saying. It all comes back to
It all
communication
comes
and
back to
respect
communication
and
and respect.
Yeah, 100%. And intention. Green flag or red flag, they openly talk about their feelings and expect the same from you. There's nothing wrong with talking openly about your feelings, but expecting someone else to do the same is where I kind of have a bit of a...
Because if they're not ready, if they don't want it, if they're not ready to talk about it, if, you know, it just comes with time.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you don't really expect, like, yeah, if I feel bad and I feel, you know, and I've got like something going on and I express my feelings and say something, I'm not going to expect the other person to say, okay, now you tell me.
Yeah.
You know?
You're like, no, don't want to tell you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like, if you're someone who talks openly about your feelings, great. Like some people are just like that. They're more open to expressing their feelings. They can articulate their feelings better. Some people can't articulate their feelings. And I feel like putting them on the spot and being like, oh, you need to tell me what's going on.
Yeah, I've told you my secrets, now you tell me your secrets.
It's just like, it's not great. It doesn't make them feel great either, because then it's all this added pressure for them to tell you something that they still don't actually know themselves. Or can't necessarily figure out.
Yeah.
So I think it's the expectation part. Like obviously if I open up to someone, I would hope that they would feel safe enough to open up to me as well.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to expect them to open up. Like whenever they're ready, if they want to, by all means. But if they never necessarily get to that point, I can't be mad about it.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just, there could be so many reasons why they don't feel comfortable, like outing themselves essentially.
Yeah.
And so you need to be mindful of that as well.
Yeah.
That's really important, to be mindful of other people's feelings and where they are.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's about meeting people where they are, not where you want them to be.
Yes.
Green flag or red flag? Someone who plans every single detail of a casual hangout. I'm sorry.
No.
Casual. Keyword, casual.
No.
Hangout. Like,
again, don't plan it. The best things come unplanned. Just go casually. I don't want to be doing like 10,000 things at a time.
No, don't tell me, okay, you've got 10 minutes to stand and look at this building. And then after that, we're going to quickly sit down there and have a coffee. We've got 25 minutes. So if there's a long queue, you better be drinking fast. And then like, I don't like that. I don't like it. But I think it's just also because it's not who I am.
No.
I don't like planning every single detail. I like have things like, we can maybe do this or we can do that or like whatever. But if I'm like enjoying something now, I don't want something
I'm not
going to
stop in 12 minutes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, yeah, we have to stop now. I was enjoying myself, but we have to stop now and go do this other thing that I don't know if I'm actually going to enjoy.
Yeah.
It's, why
stop something you're actually enjoying? Like,
exactly. Yeah. So no, that to me is a red flag.
Yeah. Big.
Last one. Green flag or red flag? They take longer to respond to texts, but are fully present when you hang out in person. I don't know if it's a green flag or red flag, but it's not a red flag to me.
No, because actions are more powerful than words.
Exactly. Yeah. But also it's like
text messages.
But that's the thing, like if you think about it, technically if you're texting, you're not with that person, right?
Yeah.
So that means that they are busy with their lives. They've got like their own stuff going on, obviously.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter whether it's a friendship or a relationship, like a romantic relationship. Like someone should never be your whole world and you should never be someone else's whole world, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Like obviously it works for some dynamics, by all means to each their own. But like what I've learned is it generally doesn't work for most people,
Yeah.
just because people start to feel like suffocated or they lose themselves or like whatever it is. So essentially then if you're not with that person, they're going about their life, right? And so it's like basically like if you get a text from them and they're like, oh, I was just thinking of you, just saw this thing or whatever, great.
Yeah.
But like if you message them and they don't reply back for however long for whatever reason, it's like I don't feel like me personally, I don't feel like a person has a right to be mad about it
Yeah, no.
because again, life happens.
Yeah,
Well,
I
you
mean,
know.
I'm crap at texting back. Like, I take ages to
Oh
reply.
yeah.
This is the thing though, but when I'm there, I'm present and I
Exactly.
enjoy the moment and I spend time with my
Exactly.
friends, with whatever, and it's what counts really.
Yeah, 100%.
But then again, yeah, I don't think like when you text someone, you can't, as you said, you can't really expect them to like reply like immediately.
Yeah.
They can't be your full world.
No. For all you know, right, you texted them, they were about to reply and they were doing washing and their whole kitchen flooded.
Yeah.
And now you're getting mad because they're in this existential crisis and they're like, oh my gosh, I need to get rid of all this water. What am I going to do? All this stuff is like, whatever. And you're freaking out because you're like, oh my gosh, this person, the gall of this person, they're not texting back.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, they've got something going on. Just give them a second, you know?
Just give
and
respect, time, their own time, the valuable time. But yeah, it comes back to, I don't mind someone not replying.
As long as when we hang out, then don't be like, so this is the thing, right? If I text you and you take 2 days to respond to me, and then when we hang out, you're constantly texting, I'm like, the math ain't mathing.
Yeah, exactly. Like why you're on your phone? Like why? And you took 2 weeks to text me. Like,
exactly. That's like kind of where I would have a bit of a problem. But the thing is, sometimes I'm so bad at texting because like my phone is constantly on like either silent or do not disturb or something. And it's like if I don't actually have my phone in my hand, I don't always know. Like obviously sometimes the notification will go off on my watch, but like if I don't have my watch on, if my watch is like charging or something, I don't know I've gotten a message and I don't think about it. I get caught up in something else and then I come back to my phone 2 hours later and I'm like, oh, whoops, someone messaged me, sorry. So I think that's also why I probably don't have a problem with it because sometimes I do it also. So so that is the end of our green flag or red flag.
There are winner, like I don't think there was a lot of red flags. I feel, but then there was kind of like in between as well.
Oh my gosh, I don't. Yeah, do we need winners?
No.
Okay, cool. Let's just. Let's. I don't feel
it was fun.
I feel like green flags and red flags are not necessarily something. Oh, okay. Actually, no. I was gonna say it's not something you need winners on, but technically, if you're talking about someone specific that you are either in a friendship or a relationship with, there should be a clear winner. Obviously.
That's true. But that's different. Yeah.
But if the red flags outweigh the green flags, I feel like
they're not your person.
I feel like you should be looking for other flags. But
other flags,
other
colours.
Maybe something else. Some flags, different countries or something. You know, different colours or whatever. But no, I feel like in the game we don't need a winner. I think we are good either way. So we have reached the end of this episode. Hopefully you have had some fun and you've learned a little bit more about our personal opinions. Obviously, this is not advice. Please don't take this as advice.
We are not professionals.
We're not professionals. We say this multiple times, but I feel like we need to reiterate it in every episode. Just in case. But we are not professionals.
You do not want to be following our advice.
No, don't follow us because we're lost too.
Exactly.
We're on the same boat. Do that.
We're on the same lost boat as you are.
And we still don't know who has the compass. So we're not going to do that. But this is just our opinions on like what we've learned, things that we've experienced, what we have found either works for us or doesn't work for us. So hopefully you know maybe you've had some food for thought.
Let us know. Please let us know if you have any funny stories, any
Dating horror
dating horror
stories.
stories.
I want to know the most unhinged thing that's ever happened to you.
Drop them in the comments.
Yeah, add them to the comments. We'll actually be posting on social media. We'll be posting some polls, some questions and stuff.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for that. We'll just have some random stuff in there. It might be very interesting to see where everyone's at. Join the Amigang. So like, follow, subscribe. We're still trying to build our community of weirdos.
Yeah.
I feel like we've got enough weird for a bunch of people, but we always welcome more weird.
Oh yeah.
So
the more the better.
Oh yeah,
the more the merrier.
100%. Share with us, become part of the Amigang, help us build our community. It's going to be a lot of fun, hopefully. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. We will hopefully see you on the flip side.
Bye.